Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love.
Okay guys, so I got that kind of like a powdery form. I don't like doing it all the way powdery. Hear people mowing, it's freaking neighbors. Don't start until I'm making a video. But yeah, that's kind of powdery. I don't like it all the way powdery for me, just because I really don't like it like that all the way. But you want to get your bowl again. Palm full of resin. So I'm going to set that to the side, and the next thing I'm going to use is, being this is going to go on the outside of my house, I'm going to use my dirt from the yard. Now this is for my yard. The reason why I do this is because again, my intention is I want to protect my house, so I'm going to use dirt from my yard. I don't know if I'm in the frame or not. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to use pretty much all of it from a jar. So, you can use any kind of dirt you want. You know, it don't have to be yours from the yard, but where I am doing this for my house, I am using my dirt. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hands and put my feel into it, if you will. I'm going to fill it up. So I'm just going to take it and put that energy into it of what I want it to do. Now that that's all good and done for, our next thing that I'm going to be using is cinnamon, and I'll use cinnamon powder for this. You can use cinnamon bark if you like, cinnamon sticks, again up to you. The reason why I want to use cinnamon is in case if anybody wants to come to the house, they'll be in a good mood. You can also use sugar, you can also use honey, but I prefer to use cinnamon. And for me, I just kind of eyeballed it. I pretty much used the same thing, as much dirt as I used. So, but I definitely want to add cinnamon just for that kind of sweetening effect on it. And you use spoons, witch's spoons, stir it up. You know, just your personal preference. And again, I switch it up every year, or not every year, but every month. The next herb that I'm going to be using is agrimony. Those of you that's been around my channel for quite a while, you guys know I use this herb in almost everything I make, just because it's one of them herbs that I really, really feel connected to. And I'm going to use about a palmful of that. Mix it up. I'm actually going to use 2 palmfuls. like I'm out of frame. There, I think that's a little bit better. And you can switch it up. You can use different herbs if you like. So the last but not least, actually it's not the last because I still got to add the frankincense. I think I'll add the frankincense next. So I used about a palm of frankincense that I crushed up. So I'm just going to add a little bit. Into that. Set that to the side. And mix, put that energy in. So the next thing I'm going to be using is red pepper flakes. And for me, this kind of gives that, what is it, that kind of oomph to it in a way that I feel. For me, again, you can switch the herbs up if you like. But for me, I really feel like red pepper flakes is kind of like a badass herb in a way. I feel like it kind of, for me, it kind of, I don't know, it's like, do you ever just feel like one herb is like so like, I don't know, like ungodly, if that makes sense? If you feel like, I don't know, I'm just going to stop talking because I'm not making sense now. So I'm going to use about palm that. I'm going to kind of eyeball it to see if I think it needs more. Do another palm full. Again, you can use measurement cups if you want to. It's up to you. Just kind of play around with it. There we go. So, I'm going to add one more thing into it. And I wasn't going to at first, but now I've decided that I'm going to. Sorry guys, my time went out on my camera, or it went to sleep. So I added salt into it for the mixture, just because I felt like it. So, last but not least, I'm going to be taking, you can use any kind of crystal that you want to. Me personally, I feel like obsidian does a lot for me when it comes to compelling negativity and keeping away negativity. So I'm going to be using 3, well not 3, but I'm going to be using 1 obsidian to charge it on the altar, at least until it's ready to use tonight. So it's going to be charging with the obsidian underneath it, and so it's ready to be spread tonight. It's still daylight here in East Tennessee, so definitely spread that out tonight. So that is how I make my I guess you could call it protection blend around the house. That's going to go around the house, around the yard. Yeah, there's a ladder right there, but yeah, it's gonna go around the yard. But yep. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Feel free. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Many blessings.